What is going on, guys? This is Justin from the J Media, back with another video. Today we'll be talking about my 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer GT and my 6-year ownership with the car. Alright, so here she is. If you guys are new to the channel, this is my 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer GT. This car has seen a lot of changes since stock. It is far from stock now, and I've owned this car since brand new. Bought this car from the Mitsubishi dealership back in November 2015. So yeah, I've been the only owner on the car. Pretty much every single mod you see on the car has been according to my plan. We've built this car from the ground up, with the help of a couple shops, with the help of a couple buddies. So this car means a lot to me, a lot of sentimental value to me. Every single year I make an update on this car. In the past, I will talk about every single mod done to the car. I've done that in quite a few videos. So yeah, I even have videos as long as over 30 minutes just talking about all the mods done to the car. So if you guys want to watch that, I'll make sure to kind of link all of them every single year. What I'll do this year, every single year, like I said, the mods just keep getting longer and longer. I'll actually talk about why this car is special to me, as well as some mods that have been done to the car over the past 1 year. So again, if you guys haven't watched the 5-year anniversary video, make sure to watch that. This is a 6-year anniversary video. So a question that I get asked a lot is, why do you not buy a Mitsubishi Evo? And why do you stick to the Mitsubishi Lancer platform 6 years later? Why do you spend so much money on the build? Blah, blah, blah. So this car, to be honest, back in November 2015, I was looking for a four-door car. I still had my EK Honda Civic back then, if you guys OG remember that build on the channel. But I was looking for a four-door car, just so it's more, if I have people to ferry around, it's easier, this and that. I also wanted to do Uber with this four-door car. I wanted something, pretty sporty and something new, or relatively pretty new. So to be honest, the two cars I was really looking at, one was a Mitsubishi Lancer Rallispired. The second one was actually a Lexus IS 250. So I know, pretty different cars. Like I said, I just wanted something kind of sporty. I can modify a little bit, not go too crazy on it. And the Rallispireds, I actually looked at two of them. Two deals didn't go through. My buddy went with me to the Mitsubishi dealership, and he was like, hey, let's just check it out. I told him I don't want to buy a brand new car. I want it slightly used. I think I was looking at a 2014 Lancer Rallispire. If you guys know, the Rallispire share the same body as the Lancer, just that it's all-wheel drive, it's turbocharged as well, has the SST transmission. Pretty much is like a baby Evo 10. So, like I said, same all-wheel drive, same 4B11T engine, just makes a little bit less power. So I think from the factory, the Rallispire makes like 230 horsepower. The Evo 10 makes about 290, about 300 horsepower, so a little bit different. But yeah, I just went to the dealership, test drove Lancers. I actually saw one, and this was the one I test drove. It had 12 miles on it, so pretty much I believe I'm probably like the only, or one of the only people who test driven this car. Obviously, being a brand new car, there are some miles when you have to transport it, blah blah blah. But yeah, and I was pretty picky. I wanted a dark color, I wanted black, or a real dark color. So I got this one, the GT. The main difference between like the Lancer ES, SE, and GT, you guys might be wondering, the GT for the 2015 year has a bigger motor, so it's a 4V12 2.4 liter engine. It has upgraded suspension. I think the strings and the struts are a little different. Side skirts are a little different. It has a little wing, low-rise wing on it that the Rallispire has as well. Different GT front bumper, kind of like the Rallispire as well. So you have small little pieces. Interior pieces, you get some little nice chrome trim pieces as well. So small little accents here and there. But enough about that car. Let's talk about this car in its state right now, 6 years later. So yeah, the car has definitely changed a lot over the years. A lot of money being spent on this build. To give you guys a little gist, the car is wide body, the car is turbocharged now, the car has big brakes now. It has some of my dream parts on the build. I love JDM parts, so wheels like Volk Racing, raised Volk Racing T37s. We have stuff like Voltex parts, we have various parts, Ganadors, ARC parts. So it's just pretty much, this car is my I guess you can say no expense spared on it. There's just so much time, money, and effort spent on this build. But yeah, let's go ahead and unlock the car, show you guys inside and out. First, real quick, again, for some of you guys who are new to this channel or haven't seen this car, you guys might have just seen the outside and think like, hey, this guy's a racer, but let's go ahead and unlock it. Love these startup animation tail lights. So let's show you guys the interior real quick. Voltex steering wheel, super rare, 1 of 100 in the world. I love my rare parts, like I said. And with the amount of money spent on this build, I could have bought Evil 10. I could have bought 2 Evil 10s. But you know, at the end of the day, it's my build. And I like to modify it, personalize it to how I like it. That's the interior. Here's another shot of the interior. Let's go ahead and pop the hood real quick. Show you guys some of the goodies that we have. So like I said, under the hood is far from stock. My goal with this car was to go to car shows, be a show car, but you know, has some go fast bits too. I'm not trying to be the fastest car out there. I'm still not. Yes, I'm turbo now, but I'm still not the fastest car out there. I'm running low boost. You guys are wondering, I probably make anywhere from, I would say, depending on how much boost I run, anywhere from like 250 to 300. Right now that's cooler, I'm running a little higher boost, so let's just say about 300 horsepower. A lot of ARC parts, as you guys can tell. A lot of titanium parts. Parts from ARC, parts from Carbang, parts from Blitz, Tomei, Torque Solution, Chasing Jays. We just had parts from like a lot of JDM companies. Yeah. I don't know, this build just means so much to me. I don't see myself ever selling this car, so expect a yearly update. Like I said, it's just, it went past the point of no return. I actually did want to sell this car at one point. After owning this car for 1 year, I just hit 10,000 miles on the car after my first year of driving it. And I actually brought it to CarMax to see how much they would offer me. The car was slightly modified, you know, just wheels, coilovers, exhaust, you know, slip kit, small little stuff like that. They offered me a way lower price, so I was like, I gotta sell it, start a new build, or keep it and say, let me just go crazy. And obviously you can see years later, this build looks pretty insane. I get thumbs up from Evil 10 owners, I get thumbs up from other owners. I know a lot of you Lancer guys always ask me questions or look up to the build, so I really appreciate you guys for watching my videos. Like I said, any questions you guys have, you can leave in the comment section below. You can DM me on Instagram. I'm good at getting back to my viewers, so yeah. But I don't know, this car, I had a vision when I first bought the car, and I just can't believe, like, so many years later, this car still looks like a dream to me. I know a lot of you guys might be like, I don't drive the car much. That's true. I drove the car a lot during my Uber phase, obviously. I had people I drove around in this car. Did Uber in it for a few months as a side income, second job, you know. And yeah, after a while I'm like, you know what, I don't think to drive people around this car because some people disrespect my car and I turn it into a full-blown show car. I still have plans for it. Like I said, this is not its final form. More or less getting to its final form. But let's talk about some stuff that I replaced in the past 1 year and what some future plans I have for the car. Okay, so in the past 1 year, the last year's video, I did just recently turbocharge the car. Some things I think I added in the past 1 year. So these Wheeler Motorsports canards in carbon fiber, I believe I just added these. I actually waited 4 or 5 months for these canards. They look really aggressive, and one of the guys I look up to, one of the Evo 10s from California, he has them on his Evo ERC build as well. So I was like, I really looked up to his build before I was turbo. They fit the various V2 or V1 bumper. So yeah, I think it looks great, super aggressive. The Various one comes with 2 small canards, so I like this one better. Let's see, what else did I replace in the last year? So, like I said, car was already turbocharged, but I replaced it with more rare goodies. So I finally managed to get my hands on this ARC titanium upper intercooler pipe. So just this piece right here. Super rare, and if you guys are wondering, I've been looking for one for like 2 or 3 years, and if you guys want a link to it, I'm sorry I don't have a link because ARC parts are discontinued. So what that means is they're rare, they no longer sell them brand new, so you have to find them used. You pretty much have to be like me, looking for someone who already has these parts, willing to let them go and part it out. And you do pay a premium for them. Really expensive piece. Probably one of the most rare pieces on my car. But yeah, I think this piece alone, I probably only know of, at least on the Evo 10 platform. Definitely no other Lancer has it from my knowledge. On the Evo 10 platform in the United States, I think I only know, I'm probably one of 3 owners, or one of 5 owners maybe, who has this. Super rare and expensive. So I got that ARC part. I also have a titanium upper intercooler pipe for sale, just like this one up here. If you guys want it for your Turbo Lancer or Evo 10, hit me up. Managed to source this Blitz couplers. So what it does, obviously it's for show as well, but it also holds both piping together. So a nice little JDM touch. Let's see, what else did I change in the past 1 year? Okay, so these Ganador slide mirrors. Previously I had Ganadors as well. I just had the carbon fiber Ganadors without the LEDs. Again, this is another holy grail part of my car. Super hard to source. I took maybe also about 2 or 3 years to find one. And I finally put it on. I already got it a while back, but I was waiting for my car to be back from the shop after the turbo build. So put this on, but I also sent it out to my buddy Adrian, otherwise known as Goody Customs, in San Antonio, who redid this in full carbon fiber. So whenever you get them, they kind of look like a hydro dip kind of carbon, but I got them done in real carbon fiber now. So the carbon weave looks so much better. So yeah, if you guys need like carbon work done here in Central Texas, hit up Goody Customs. So those Ganadors, let's see what else. Oh, can't forget, on the back over here we have this Voltex Type 4 carbon fiber wing. Previously I was rocking a different setup. I've actually went through, this is my 4th wing setup on the car. The stock wing was a small low-rise OEM wing that the Lancer GT and the Rallinspired have. Sold that, and then I got an Evo 8, Evo 9 carbon fiber wing. And then I got the Various Euro GT wing. So I sold all those. Now I have the Voltex Type 4 wing. It's always been my dream to get a Voltex wing. My favorite one is actually the Voltex Type 5. Super aggressive. But the Type 4 is just as aggressive. Looks really good. I picked it up used for my buddy Maverick in Houston. So again, if you guys know, I think Voltex makes some of the best carbon fiber wings. They're wind tunnel tested, so you can take them to a track. They're not just for show. To accent the wings, I also got these nice little, let me see if my camera can focus, Nice little titanium hotware, titanium bolts. You know, it's all in the little details. You can get all those titanium bolts from Chasing J's. Yeah, I think it looks so much more aggressive. If you were to buy them brand new, you're expecting at least a 6-month to 1 year wait. They are made to order from Japan. My brother ordered it for his Mach 5 Supra in November 2020. Still not here yet. Hopefully he gets it soon. Let's see what else. Oh, the tail lights. So you guys saw me went ahead and unlocked the car. These are the new VLAN tail lights in sequential LEDs. Super awesome. I love it. Let's go ahead and unlock it one more time so you guys can see the startup animation. Yeah, they look so good. Personally, my favorite taillights. I had the Spider LED taillights a while back, but I replaced it to these. I think they look super good. What do you guys think? Oh yeah, and in the past year, I also did some interior upgrades. So, one thing I changed after I got the car back was I changed my steering wheel. Before that, I was using a Vertex steering wheel. I should say I've owned I think 4 different Vertex steering wheels. That's been the only brand of aftermarket steering wheels I've owned. But this one I had to get. So like I said, this is a limited edition, 1 of 100 made Voltex steering wheel. It is actually made by Nardi Personal. So it's an Italian brand, nice Italian leather. And I actually saw someone, I guess who I followed overseas, have this wheel, or pre-ordered this wheel, and I had to have it. That was before I put on my Voltex wing, but I knew that, you know, I love Voltex as a brand. I wish they made more parts for the Evo 10 Lancer platform, but they didn't. I had to get my hands on one. Like I said, super limited edition. This one's in leather, but they also make it in suede. You have your Voltex horn right here, your Voltex signature right there. The bolts don't come, but I actually replaced these with Chasing J's titanium bolts. What's cool about these bolts are they are a collaboration piece as well. They are Chasing J's Ready collaboration. It is engraved, it's kind of hard to see, but it is engraved on the bolt as well, so pretty cool. You guys know I like my rare JDM stuff. So this steering wheel is actually made for the Canadian market. So I believe each, okay, so over here in the US, you have your big importer brands like Evasive Motorsports, Bulletproof Automotive. So in Canada, you have brands like that too. I believe each of those big shops can only get 2 steering wheels because they're so limited. That's what I heard. I've been asking everywhere for them. I managed to get this one brand new in box. I paid a premium for it, pretty expensive. Right now, I believe in the resale market, these steering wheels go for at least $1,000 or more. So yeah, I wish I got more, to be honest, just so I could resell or just keep them, you know. But hey, I'm happy I managed to get my hands on one. Wait a couple months for it too. Another thing that I upgraded is, before that I had an NRG setup, an NRG short hop and quick release. Now I don't have a quick release because at shows I used to take off the steering wheel and leave it right here. But now with this Voltex steering wheel being so rare, I want to have the wheel on the car and not, you know, have somebody walk past, just take the steering wheel and, you know, disappear. So I put a tilt hub. So what it does is it tilts it upright like that. This is actually a new Works Bell short hub and Works Bell tilt hub. So what's unique about this tilt hub is you can get the Works Bell tilt hub anywhere from Works Bell. It's a JDM brand. But this one, a little bit cooler. It's a Works Bell and Night Runner International collab. So you can see the logo right here. So basically it has like Japanese words right here. That's the Night Runner International logo. And on the other side, you have the Works Bell logo. So pretty cool. These, like I said, collaboration piece. Only 50 of them were made. I believe there was a previous drop before, so right now there's probably 100 of them around. But they look like the normal Works Bell tilt hub, same color and everything. I just love nice collaboration pieces, nice rare, hard to get pieces, as you guys kind of already tell. Let's see. Besides that, oh, I also added a dash view dash cam, a black view dash cam. I think it's important. I have my my dash cam both front and back. I think it's really important because, you know, knock on wood, in an event that somebody hit you, get an accident, or you witness something on the road, your dash cam can capture it. So my fiance actually gave that to me for a present, so big thank you. Upgraded some of the stuff here. So I actually went through a few different shift knob setups. I have a few other setups actually. This one right here is a Chasing J's titanium shift knob. I think it looks cool. I was trying to put maybe the ARC one. I actually did put on my Varus carbon fiber knob for a while, but I like the taller shift feel. I also replaced the shifter. So this one right now is a Cold Speed shifter, another JDM brand. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. If you guys know Hondas, you might know like the K-Tune shifters. This kind of reminds me of it. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Let's see what else here. I think more or less on the interior, that's about it. Oh, one more thing up here, almost forgot. So this is a clip-on part, super cheap, and I recommend it for any car. This is a Broadway mirror. So what it does is just clips over your OEM rear view mirror. But firstly, it's a JDM brand. Secondly, it has a blue tint to it. You can choose a blue tint or just a clear one. And this one is a convex style, so it's a little wider. And you can see, while most rear view mirrors you can only see like 3/4 of your back glass, this one you get to see everything. I don't know, just JDM points. I think it looks good as well. This piece here you can get online, eBay, Amazon. Comes from Broadway, Japan. For pretty cheap. I want to say like 10-15 bucks you can get your hands on one. But yeah, I think so far in the past year, more or less that's about it. That's what I've done to the car. So as you guys can tell, a lot of the stuff that I've done to the car in the past year, I would say there's not a bunch of parts, but there's a lot of parts that are rare and I guess you can say high ticket items. I know obviously when you first start out a build, there's a lot of cheaper parts you can throw on, you know, parts under 100 bucks, stuff like that, small little mods here and there. At my stage right now, I've pretty much almost touched almost every single part on the car. So every mod from now on is expensive, you know, easily a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. Yeah, so like I said, quick recap on some of the parts that I got in the last year. We have parts from ARC, from Blitz, Wheeler Motorsports, Voltex, Cold Speed, Chasing J's, Wurtzbell, Night Runner International, Ganador. So all these are rare JDM parts. Instead I keep buying parts, now I'm just kind of like source rare parts, wait for it, hunt for it, hopefully I get my hands on one. Oh, and if you guys want to know what my future plans are for the car, so I have two parts that are coming in for the car real soon. First part being a new front bumper. I actually got the Varus front bumper, the 09 version. You guys might be wondering why. If you guys have been up to date on my videos, you will know that on a recent cruise, sadly I hit a huge pothole and broke my bumper. Right now I'm doing a super ghetto fix of, not really a fix, but I'm using duct tape to hold it in place. My bumper actually split. It's not the front lid that broke, but part of the bottom part of my front bumper. So I'm gonna get that fixed because I have an upcoming Wegfest car show. But I also have a new Varus bumper coming in from Japan. Thankfully, it's already being shipped on the way here. Usually Varus parts you can expect like 6 months to a year. Again, part from Japan. But yeah, they already have an order coming in, so I should be getting it hopefully in the next like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Another part that I ordered are carbon fiber side skirt extensions. So these side skirt extensions I get asked pretty often. You can see the carbon weave over here. These are actually my DIY ones. So they kind of extend out a little bit. What's cool about these is it is actually the most watched video on my YouTube channel. The DIY side skirt extensions, I think for $20. So if you want to replicate that, they pretty much went to the Home Depot, got parts, made my own side splitter, carbon fiber wrapped it. I added a small little detail on it, like a partial JDM winglet. But yeah, I think it looks good. It's held on for 5 years now through the rain and everything. So I think it's just time to change it up. So I managed to find myself Aeroflow Dynamics carbon fiber, real carbon side skirt extension. So that should come hopefully in a few weeks. Got myself one on Black Friday, so we'll have it pretty soon. Okay, and what more plans do I have for the car? So, like I said, at this stage, a lot of the things are going to be done on big ticket items. I do kind of want to change out the exhaust setup. Right now, I have a HKS muffler, HKS downpipe, catless, no resonators, but my piping is still pretty small. I did upgrade the pipe from factory. I think factory is like slightly under 2 inches. Now it's like 2¼ inches. Now that I'm turbo, I want more airflow. So probably 2½ or 3 inch piping I want to get done. I'm not sure if I want to do like, I could just go stainless steel. I also was contemplating going full titanium exhaust, but it is much more expensive, so we'll see. And then my car will be going into the shop pretty soon. I'll get my bumper repaired. But while I'm there, I'm also going to go ahead and re-clear coat my carbon fiber hood. You can see all these white stuff here. They're not water spots, but just some compound that's kicked on over the years. So get that re-clear coated. I'm going to repaint my rear brake calipers. So the yellow is starting to fade over time and peel. So we're going to get that repainted. The fronts look fresh, so I'm going to match the fronts. Let's see, what else? In the interior, I also plan to change up some stuff. So I'm thinking, I had this harness bar for a while now. This is from Cypher Auto. I have my Takata harnesses hooked up here. The good thing about this is I can still have backseat passengers. I still have leg room. But like I said, this is my full-on show car. I don't really ferry people around in the back seats, so I might just go ahead and get a full roll cage setup. I'm thinking of like a bolt-in roll cage, or if I can get a custom one made, that should be pretty cool. But we'll see. Maybe in the future. Let's see what else. I would love to get my engine bay tidied up a little bit. It looks nice with all the bling bling, but I would like to do maybe some wire tuck stuff like that to clean it up. Suspension wise, I was looking for a while at getting like air cup suspension. So I'm still gonna be staying with my coilover setup, and I'm not quite, I guess on this build at least, I don't really want to do airbags. I am pretty low. I have no rubbing issues, which is great, but my front splitter is pretty low. So let's see, this is how much I'm off from the ground, like 3-4 finger gap from the ground. So that's like, yeah, that's pretty scary, because anytime I see like big pothole, well, I need to know the roads that I drive. If I don't, then I have to drive real slow, or if it's at night or it's hard to see, then it's kind of sketchy. So I don't know, sometimes even hard to get up driveways. Air cup suspension, I could add it right over my coilovers, so it can give me an extra like 1 to 2 inch lift. With that, I also have a nice trunk setup. I can put my air tank and all that. So that should be pretty cool. But again, another huge expense. So I don't know just yet. Yeah, for now, the next 2 things that you guys can expect on the build is my Aeroflow Dynamics carbon fiber side splitter, as well as my new Varis front bumper. Those should be coming in, I would say, hopefully in the next month or so. Alright, so I think I'm going to wrap up the video soon, but before I wrap it up, let's go ahead and start up the car. I haven't started up this car in a while. She's just been chilling in the garage. Let me give her a nice cold start in the morning, you know, warm up the car a little bit, and then we'll wrap up this video. Start in the morning, wake the engine up. I think it sounds great. Nice little growl. You know, one thing I forgot to cover actually was, besides the ARC uplink coolant pipe, I also found an ARC blow valve. There's one thing I replaced in the past year as well. Let's add that to the list of stuff I changed up. Here's the interior. My DeFi gauges. My AEM gauges. If you guys think these gauges are for show, they're not. They actually all work. This was when I was NA. Have my water temp, coolant temperature here, my volt, and that's my oil pressure. And over here we have my boost gauge, my air fuel ratio gauge, and oil temperature gauge. So I like to monitor all these stuff, you know, make sure the car's not running too hot or anything like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and let the car warm up a little bit, and then we'll just give it a nice couple revs. Alright, let's go ahead and give this car a couple light revs. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Garage is getting a little stinky after the revs because no cat life. Again, if you guys stay to the end, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe. Every single mod on the car is on my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. We